What is going on, everybody? Hello, 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 and hello. What's happening? I think I'm live. I hope I'm live. Pretty sure it should be working. Pretty sure. It says my connection is excellent, which is amazing. I like that. Friggin' 10 o'clock at night. Right on time, just like always, never been late, never ever, not once. This is what you can always expect from me. Me to be here on time, every time, all the time. Thanks everybody for coming in to chat. Sorry about last night. That was not anticipated. And I didn't know if tonight was going to happen, so thanks everybody for coming in on short notice. If you can't tell, I am speaking quiet again. A little bit quieter because I got children on the other side of the wall behind you. And they are, if they're sleeping, they're barely sleeping. They might not be. Oh, geez. Oh, nope, they're not. I can already hear them talking and whining. Will Henderson, Trev Wilson, Ed Blitch. Oh, boy, I just saw Mark Bond, Daniel Kerber, Patrick, former Bourbinsane. What's going on, everybody? Patrick Starkey, Mr. Elkie Simba. Friggin' nailed it. Charlie Jackson. Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir, to you. Will Butcher. So no wheel? Well, no. We're going to get to that. That is going to be a problem, the old wheel. I feel like I'm having an ADHD whiskey withdrawals, but he's finally back. It's Brittany, bitch. And I am back. Dang, really got dolled up for us tonight. Yeah, I was wearing a green shirt covered in sweat like 15 minutes ago. Took it off, cooled down, put this thing back on. Stood in front of the air conditioner before I shut it off, and now I'm sweating big balls. Nice beard, Matt. Yeah, it's one of those things that is just going to be there from now on. It's going to see how big I can get it. I haven't been to a barber. Look, remember when my wife shaved my head? Now it's back to this. It's craziness. Patrick Fulmer's using his wobble glass. Hells yeah. Do you like it? Hope everybody likes their wobble glasses. I love mine. I love mine so good. So much. Nick Fool says, that shirt looks fire. That's because it is. Otherwise, I would not feel like I'm 7 million degrees right now. That's how I feel. It's been a few weeks since I did this. It's the same time zone. So that didn't throw me for a loop. But I'm on a different I'm in basically in the Atlantic Ocean pretty much. Or the Antarctic Ocean, one of those three. And I feel weird because I'm not where I'm normally from. I'm not where I am. You know what I mean? I'm not home. I'm way far away, and that's weird. So this is the first time I've ever shot anything in this new apartment, this new place. So thanks everybody for joining me. Let's rock this out. We got a blind flight from Chris over at Bourbinsane tonight. But we're going to start off with a little Rebel Yell 10-year single barrel. 100 proof, 10 years. That way I get a gauge of what I'm going to get myself into. Because I'm going to try to figure out what I'm drinking. Maybe not necessarily exactly what I'm drinking, but, proof, age, and maybe where it's from. Because guess what? If I'm going to be the Bardstown Bourbon Company world's top whiskey taster on the planet, then I need some practice. All right, that's a nice wooden top on there. Kind of reminds me of the Lux Row Old Ezra cork. Also, the Beagle Rare cork looks a lot like this. Thanks, DC, for posting that in the chat. That's awesome. Bourbinsane says, love that stuff and likely the best thing you will try tonight. Why did you tell me that before? Because now I didn't know what I was going to get into, but whatever. We'll see. And what the hell? Did you hear that? It didn't pop a glug doing glug 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 glug. That was weird. Strange. A little dabble doer. So Bourbinsane says mind games. Oh yeah, you son of a bitch. Those mind games are freaking me out already. I don't know what to think. So what's everybody doing? What's everyone up to? Is anyone drinking tonight? Is anyone having some pours tonight? 30 people in here. Welcome, schmelcome. Thanks for coming in. So that's a good nose. That's nice. I like that. So today is Powder's Wet. Oh, if we hear some crazy shit outside, that's just because I live in friggin' Hartford and there's like stuff happening all night, every night. You never know what you're going to hear out there. It's weird. And we can pretty much hear everything. So we'll see. Maybe we'll have some fun. Maybe we'll hear some crazy stuff like that gunshot. No, people shoot off fireworks every night because apparently that's what they like to do. That's cool. That's cool. I don't have children that like to sleep. In Michigan, we don't do that. We do. People do, I guess. Wild Turkey 101 for Patrick Starkey. Nick Foles, some Blantons. Bourbinsane says just tried the B520 for the first time. Wasn't let down. That stuff is delicious. The B520. The B520 is so good. It's very, very cherry is the old B520. All right. Down the old hatch for this guy. Wow, that's really good. Mike Cook popped open a Knob Creek Pick, 11-year-old, quite good. Andrew Page is drinking Hazelburn 13 Oloroso cask. Got some Ardbeg 5, Wee Beastie, and a wobble glass. Hell yeah, wobble glass. Now, bad news. Somebody already mentioned it. The wheel. The wheel is still good. It still works. It's still wonderful. Unfortunately, the wheel is an attention getter. And if I were to spin that bugger right now, 2 little children would come running out because I'm literally 10 feet away from them. And I'm lucky they're not out here already. So the wheel is going to have to be put on hold. But with that being said, my purple book says we have $30, $40, $50, $70 in the Owl Fund, Owl Rye, which is cool. Thank you, guys. We have samples that are due. I owe Will Henderson a sample. I owe the Canon a sample, and I owe Eric Lentila a sample. So those will be going out probably this week, I would imagine. And then we have a bottle giveaway that we're doing. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 people in the bottle giveaway. And so from the wheel for last month, the bottle giveaway. If I could. Weller Special Reserve. So we'll be giving that out. And then here the motorcycle just zooming by. Just zooming right by. 42 people in chat. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. Also going to be giving away a bottle on my Patreon page as well. If any of my patrons are up in here. Oh, yeah, there's some patrons up in here. I will be giving away a bottle for my patrons as well. $30 super chat from DC. Thanks, dude. You're the best, DC. Thank you so much. Friggin', what a guy. What a stinking guy, that DC. I miss DC. I miss all you guys. It's been a few weeks, and I'm seriously, missing everybody. And I'm a little rusty, if you can't tell. I don't know. I mean, I've tried to keep lubricated, but I'm a little bit rusty, which sucks, because I like when I'm loose as a goose. But I'm sticking like a freaking chicken. Okay, I still got it. How's the Bourbinsane looking in Connecticut? Nick Foles wants to know. Am I in live chat? Sure am. Sweet. Honestly, there's lots of stores here. and I've been into a handful, and they've all been good. I mean, there's stuff on the shelf here that I haven't seen in shelves other places, but it's also missing some things that I would normally see other places. Place I went in today had like Will It For Your Eye on the shelf. Dang. What else? Like I've seen places with like Little Book and Rebel Yell Tenure everywhere. Elijah Craig Barrel Proofs kind of hanging out in some places. Just like, I don't know. I'm optimistic that this is a good little place for the next few months. I am sweating like profusely. It's awesome. Also, day 7 of ketogenic diet. If you can't tell, so skinny, so thin, so beautiful. Nick Foles scooped Kentucky Owl Rye batch 2. Oh, sweet, dude. That's awesome. I'm going to get a bottle of that Kentucky Owl Rye one day for show. For show. Oh, speaking of Kentucky Owl, if you guys don't know, next Saturday, I'm going to start pouring these samples while I tell you. Next Saturday is the 13th. Is it? Yeah. Wow. And on the 13th at 8 p.m., I'm on this channel. We're doing a Beagle Rare live stream, and that's going to be everybody who was involved with the Beagle Rare project. They're all invited. We'll see who shows up, and we're going to dive into the old Beagle. And everyone's going to sip the final product. Dixon Dedman should be making an appearance in that live stream as well. Freaking cool. And then we're going to auction the bottle for charity. So, hells yeah. Oh, and also, I was thinking that I didn't want just one person to have a shot at to taste it. So I made sure that there's a way that even if whoever's in chat that night, whoever shows up to the live stream is in chat, we'll have an opportunity for a sample of it. So, it doesn't matter how much money you have or how much you're willing to throw around. Everybody who's in chat will have a shot at a sample too. So cool. It's really good. Mike Wolf said in some 1910. Hells yeah. Actually never had 1910. Heard great things, but never actually had it yet. Got A, B, C, D, and E. DC says that shit's mine. Claiming it. He's claiming it. It's funny because Dixon put. Oh, here it is. Oh, get right here. Oh. Now I don't know how good the quality. Oh, yeah, but no. I don't know how good the quality of the stream is, so if you can tell or not. But so this is the Beagle that's going to be auctioned off, the 200 milliliter. I'm actually gonna try to put some wax on its ass this week, so it's sealed. But oh boy, this is the empty Beagle bottle. Now, did Dixon use actual barrels or bottles from his own collection? You don't have to say what's in it. So he told me I'm pretty sure that he's going to let me know exactly what he put in it. He had it all on tape and then lost some files, couldn't figure out some files. But I know for sure he used some of the Beaumont Inn Weller Foolproof pick in this. And then I'm 90% sure he said that he used leftover distillate that he used to blend Kentucky Owl bourbon batches 1 and 2. He had remains from those barrels that he used to blend that. And he used some of those barrels in this, which you can tell I'm not sure if you can see it or not, if it's focusing or if it's clear enough, but it's got a bunch of barrel char and grub in there. It just, whatever he put in here, I don't think was filtered at all, which is awesome. I love that. I have a 3-year-old kicking in the wall in front of me. I get so stressed out about this stuff. I get so stressed out. So friggin' stressed for no reason. Z-Man says, wifey is an RN. I'm in the state prison COVID land. Ugh, congrats on the move to Connecticut. Still got the wobble glasses? Glad to be a patron. Cheers all. Thanks, dude. Yeah, I got wobble glasses still. Moved them all the way here from Michigan, like half a case of them. And I didn't realize how much bourbon I had either until I had to move that. Lots of it. Too much of it. So much bourbon. So many. There's like totes on totes, and they're so heavy to move down the street through like 3 locked doors up 2 flights of stairs, and I was just sweating. Oh yeah, like I said, day 7 of keto, 1 week in, and guess what? Lost a whole bunch of weight. I'm basically Trev Wilson right now. Feeling sexy and hot. And also, I haven't had any carbs, so I'm a lightweight, so this might get interesting. Yeah, thanks, DC, for putting that in chat. I appreciate that very much. So 1 went into A because I lettered the glasses before I realized that the sample jar bottle thingies were numbered. What is she doing in there? It's like she's really roughhousing. Two is in B because alphabets and numbers. I'll put some challenge coins on top. So what's everyone doing okay with the old rioting situation? Is everybody all right out there? It's kind of scary, huh? Hey, Martino's up in here. What's going on, Chris? Happy freaking Saturday. Oh, is it Saturday? For some reason, I was thinking it was Sunday for a second. Strange. I'm hold on. Be right back. Just a 3-year-old just stomping the wall with her feet. Just ridiculously hard. Kind of scared me a little bit. I was a little worried for a second that she fell off her bed or jumped off her bed or threw herself into a wall. Sorry about that. Man, I get to thinking and then I just fall apart. Gotta love curfews. Feels like being 16 all over again. I know. But then again, I didn't have any friends, so 16 was just me laying in bed, wondering if I could get any fatter. Just kidding. I had friends back then. It was cool. An hour and a half north of Atlanta. No issues here. All the craziness was down there. It was weird because when we left Michigan, like when we got here, the stuff in Grand Rapids, Michigan started, and I was like glad we're not there anymore. But yeah, so far so good here too. I think I got these right. 4 is going into D. If you could only have one barrel-proof bourbon for the rest of your life, what would you pick? Kentucky Owl bourbon, for sure. If it's something that I have been able to find personally, then Elijah Craig barrel proof, maybe maybe Stag Junior. But I just love Elijah Craig Barrel Proof for show. So good. Patrick Fulmer, thank you, dude. $10 super chat. When you open the key, good luck reading Bourbisane's writing. Owl font. That's hilarious. Hopefully he didn't write with his toes on that night. The day he wrote, he did these. He might have. He could probably write with his toes pretty good. He types with his toes pretty poorly though. All right. I don't know if I've sweated this bad since I was like yesterday. Pretty warm up in here. All right. Get it all set up. You can't see it because the framing of the camera is like not facing it, but it's set up. And Philadelphia is a disaster. Okay, that's not fun. That's scary. I don't even know why I brought that up. What an idiot. Tell me to knock it off. Tell me to shut my face. Don't tell me that because I'll cry. But you can tell me that and watch me cry if you want. I was actually worried about that. My handwriting is always awful. I was stone sober when I wrote Patrick's samples out. That's hilarious. So Patrick's samples, you couldn't read and you were sober. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. So I don't know what I have here. I don't know if I have all bourbons or ryes, or if I have American whiskeys, or if I have scotches, or the old Ireland stuff. No clue. But as the world's top whiskey taster, I feel like I should be able to pick them apart with my eyes closed or my mouth closed. Probably not with my mouth closed. That'd be dumb. Blitch told me to shut my pie hole. Yeah, it hurts my feelings. Are you near the coast? I don't know. I'm in Hartford, so like, what, an hour away or so from the coast? Man, sweating. Evening, y'all. Glad to see ADHD Whiskey could make it tonight. Yeah, freaking nailed it on Saturday. I was just 24 hours. I was 24 hours early when I thought I was. I mean, I'm 24 hours late. I don't know. Yeah. This is a bourbon. Lower proof bourbon, maybe a weeder. Maybe a weeded bourbon is A, or number one. Very sweet. Now, if you watch my last What's in the Box, I did the same thing. I jumped in, I said, bourbon, low proof, weeder. And then after a while, I realized it was a rye whiskey, and it was over 110 proof. So maybe I shouldn't just jump right into the old guessing game. Ooh. Dramhouse says, Mr. Baseball, how you doing? Will Henderson is, man, he's geared up for this season. Hopefully they let him play. Hopefully they let Will Henderson stretch him out and leg out a triple, a ground rule triple. Dude, thanks, DC. Post on the links. What is low proof really, though? I'll get to it. Okay, this has got a very nice nose. This kind of reminds me of maybe a Blanton's. I know Blanton's isn't a weeder, but this kind of reminds me of like a Buffalo Tracy nose. Maybe a Blanton's nose. But then again, I haven't tasted it yet. So guess what? Could change my guess. Probably will change my guess. Nick Foles says, finishing off a sample I got from you a while back. This Justin's House of Bourbon Knob Creek pick is good stuff. I appreciate it. Oh, heck yeah, dude. Glad you like it. That pick was really good. It's a 15-year pick from Kentucky, from Knob Creek. It's really good stuff. Cheers to being stylishly late. Good luck with all those Pats fans up there. I don't follow football, so I mean, they can't be worse than Green Bay Packer fans. Because in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, we're attached to Wisconsin. And we're just a few hours drive from Green Bay. And it's just like Green Bay Packers this and Green Bay Packers that. That Brett Favre and that Reggie White. That Mike Holmgren and Nate. That's really good. Interesting. Number 1 is interesting. I'm going to start making notes because I want to see how good I can friggin' get this. So far, number 1 tastes okay. I haven't been drinking very much at all lately either, like realistically. So I'm worried that my palate is garbage now. That's a little inside baseball, letting you know what's kind of behind the scenes stuff. A little worried back here that up here isn't working anymore. And that first sip threw me for a loop. Okay, that's younger than the Rebel Deal 10-year I had for sure. It's definitely younger. The proof kind of threw me for a loop. And I think it's definitely a bourbon, not a rye. So I'll say 1 burb, 100 proof. Then the palate didn't match the nose, which was weird. I'll say just making notes. Just making notes, because guess what? It's all I can do. Number 2. By the way, thanks, Chris, for this flight. Excited about it. Haven't done a flight in a while, so interesting, exciting, and exacerbating. I think that's a word. Pretty sure. Yeah, Dramhound hasn't been in the streams for the past forever because of the old coronavirus. Friggin' taking our hound out the game, driving us nuts. Will Henderson says Northeast humility. Dude, we made a wrong turn when we left Michigan and we went to Colorado for like 4 days. And Colorado was nice. It was like 90 and just dry. And here is like 84, 85 and not dry. It is wet and it makes me soaking wet because sweat and regret. And I feel like I'm never going to dry off. Never. Never. Uncle Buck says price points. Oh, these are not excuses. I don't make excuses. I don't make it. I can't sometimes. Whatever. We'll see if I may. This one smells a little nutty. Number 2 smells a little nutty to me. How about you? Oh, breaking stuff. I smell. How's that? Got some nuts on there? I got some nuts on there. I made a wrong turn and went to the other side of the country. I told Carissa, my wife, I said, because, times are crazy. And I didn't know if we were going to get pulled over anywhere if something stopped. I was like, listen, if we get pulled over, you just need to fall asleep, pretend like you're sleeping. And when you wake up and you find out where we're at, you got to be like, you drove half the way across the country in the wrong direction. Like Dumb and Dumber. I'll just play dumb. It's pretty easy for me. Oh, dude, Chris Taylor. Chris Taylor said it before I did, I think. Where were you in Colorado? I was in Denver for a few years. Miss it. We were in the western slope. So it was like 30 or 40 miles east of Grand Junction in the mountains there. Rifle parachute area. Oh man. I do like the nose on number 2. Time for a taste. Okay. Wow. That's really good too. I like 2 more than 1. That's a little bit hotter. Maybe around 110 proof. Cherries. Definite cherries on there. Some sweet oak. Man, that's delicious. I like 2 a lot. Thrasher says, not that traveling with small kids would really allow this, but did you stop anywhere along the way and pick up any research material? Research material for the channel, like whiskey? Not along the not along the way, but when we were in Colorado, I picked up a couple special reserve. Wow, my mouth isn't even working. A couple Weller special reserves to give away. I picked up a Rebel Yell 10-year and a bottle of Redwood Empire American whiskey, the old label. So yeah, a little bit. And then I'm trying to think. So then on the way back, I was going to stop in Iowa and get some of the Cat's Eye Distillery stuff in Iowa. But by the time we got to Iowa, stuff was closed and it was like nighttime. And then we left really early in the morning. And then from there, like, guess what? Like Ohio, we just kind of buzzed through Ohio. And then Pennsylvania sucks for buying alcohol right now because all their stores are like not open. So we stayed in Scranton. Obviously, we had to stay in Scranton because obviously. But yeah, nothing on the way here. And the only thing I've got here so far is an Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, the new batch, I think. Yeah, that's all I got here so far. Oh, wait. I also got a barrel, single barrel Four Roses in Colorado. My first single barrel Four Roses barrel strength, which is really good. Really freaking good. Cooler running in the house. Cheers, brother. Do you have any of the Breckenridge whiskey? I don't. I do not. Bitter Steel says, I can help you out with anything you want from Iowa. Let me know. Heck yeah, sweet. Sweet. Uncle Buck. Iowa's where you go for $30 Eagle Rare. Man, Eagle Rare in Michigan is freaking everywhere for $30. Everywhere. What recipe is it? Oh boy. Oh man. I can tell you. It's like a 10-year. Why don't I just tell you for sure? I don't have the bottle with me, but I've got pictures of everything. It's an OESF. 10 years, 3 months, 120 proof. So, yeah, it's really, really good. I didn't know if I was going to like it or not because I'm not a huge fan of the small batch select, but it's so good. This one's really good. Gonna head up to the Woodinville distillery soon. Want anything? How much is their barrel proof stuff in the Woodinville barrel proof stuff? I don't know that, but I'm interested in that. Let's see. Number 2 was around 110 proof, I'll say. Maybe like an 8-year. And it's also a bourbon. So I'm trying to pace myself because this happened. I gotta let it out there. The other night during the Junkies live stream, I had a couple pours, and it was my third day on keto, third day on the ketogenic diet. I had two decent sized pours, which is basically nothing to me. It's usually just enough to make me start smiling. And the old fire detector battery was going dead in the middle of the night, and my wife apparently had a really hard time waking me up to let me know because I was sleeping on the old couch by the girls' room, and she's like, you gotta wake up. And then she was like, you didn't wake up. And apparently I was slammered, and I didn't think I would be slammered off 2 drinks, but guess what? I guess I was. So I need to be careful so I don't end up like that, because no carbohydrates actually makes things bad. Bad news bears. This is number 3, just see. 65 plus 20% tax. Oh, it's not all about. $65. Hell's, you know what? Yeah, if you can get a Woodinville barrel proof, that'd be freaking fantastic. That's not bad. That's not a bad price at all. You have an OESF open? Yeah, dude. And I didn't really see a lot of like barrel strength 4 roses that were like at or above 60%. So when I saw that one, I was like, we got to do it. We got to freaking do it. Yeah, Chris says I was probably just in my REM cycle. That's what I thought. I was like, I didn't want to fight with her about it because, I don't want to argue with her about stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I would have been sleeping heavy anyway. I'm on 3 now. 3 smells younger. Maybe a little dusty corn presence. Maybe we should swirl it. Let me know how's the video quality on this son of a bitch, because this is my first time doing anything in this apartment building, and I have no idea what it's looking like. Hopefully it's looking good. And if it's sounding bad, tell me, and I'll tell you to shut up. Boom, roasted in your face, in everybody's faces. 51 people in here, in 51 people's faces. Boom. Not worth a fight. You were schnockered. Well, yeah. I mean, when someone says you were drunk, how do you say, no, I wasn't? Like, that's a bad fight to have. Looks great. All good. Good. Also, keto will make you a cheap date. Hell yeah. I'm down to 304. 304. Started at 322. So what's that? 18 pounds? 18 pounds, 32 to go to hit my goal. And I got a few months left. So we're doing okay. And I feel like my 6-pack is just about to come in any day now. Any day. Actually, maybe right now. I think it's coming in right now. There's at least 4 or 5 packs right now. Oh, wow. That's good. What am I tasting here? Huh. I said, no, I want to. Okay, Chris says, I said, no, I want to wife just the other night when I absolutely was drunk. It didn't work. You told her that you wanted to wife? That's not the way to do it. Interesting. I'm going to have to A and B a bunch of these things. I think 3 is another bourbon. Around 100 proof. And maybe again around the 8-year range. But these all can change. Just making, I think so far my order goes 2, 3, 1 as far as like which ones I like the most. But I think I like the nose on number 1 the most. Who knows? This is all just first time through stuff. Ooh. Number 4 is an Okie McOkerton from Oaktown, Okawa. And they drive an Oaksmobile. And they sometimes go stop over in the Polkmans, and they go up to the 14th floor, and they smell oak together. And they named their dog Oakley because oak is what I'm getting on 4, and I like it. It's sweet oak. It's so sweet and so nice. The Cannon says $4.99 super chat. Sorry I'm late. Had things to do tonight. No, you didn't. Liar. Friggin' liar. Now we're getting lubed up. Now I'm getting back into it. Thanks for coming in, Cannon. I was saying earlier, the wheel is not happening anymore. Well, for the time being, until we move somewhere different, because I'm 10 feet away from sleeping children and can't do the wheel. But I owe you a sample. And I mentioned that earlier, but you weren't here because you had things to do, apparently. Like not be here. Oaktown in the house on number 4. I do like it. What the heck? What the? Number 4 is a mystery. Number 4, okay, hear me out. Sorry I'm talking so slow. I'm just a slow person in general. When I edit my videos, I edit them together to make it look like I am not super slow, but so slow. But I'm going to read these comments in a second, but I got to say this first. 54 in chat. Thanks everybody for coming in. Hit the like button. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, number 4, really oaky on the nose is what I thought. And then I, obviously, because I went on and on about it. And then nice haircut. I think you have some dippity-doo in it. No, it's just I'm like a million degrees and it's just sweat. Sorry. It smells like excellence though. No dippity-doo. So I thought that number 4 was going to be really oaky when I tasted it, and then I was like, wait a minute, this tastes really young on the palate. Wow, I didn't even go for proof on that. Wow. And then it played some fun games where it didn't really taste like a whiskey. Maybe tasted more like grapey. Number 4 might be a finished whiskey. That's what I'm going to say on my notepad, which is a piece of computer paper that I call a notepad. I've got a notebook right there. What am I doing? I'm an idiot. I'm so dumb. I'm going to say number 4 is a finished. Is it a rye or a bourbon, though? People are so loud outside. They've got no manners. I'm obviously like friggin' talking into a microphone right now, and they're obviously being way too loud. And I'm sick of it. I'm going to go tell them to shut up. You shut up. Sick of it. Finished whiskey. Oh, man. I have to go back for proof on that. Proof? Don't know. It didn't taste any hotter than the other ones. These are all similar proofed so far. It feels like anyway. Around the 100-ish proof mark. Around the 100-ish proof mark. The nose. You know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe what I thought was oak is actually something else. Maybe it's a sweet. Maybe what I'm thinking is oak is actually what this whiskey was finished in, like a sweet, grapey goodness. Oh, well, you know what? There's some like maple. There's some like, oh, yeah. Okay, that smells really good. I love it. I love it. I don't know an age. I'm gonna say it smells oaky but tastes young. Maybe the son of a bitch. This is difficult. See, Chris didn't even tell me how to do this. I'm just doing a flight. I'm doing this to myself. I'm torturing myself. I am making myself look like an idiot. Not as annoying as the bong vac. Did you see the video where he started like it was, I think it was a what's in the box video where he started coughing really loud? He was coughing so loud that I thought he was dying. But he just took like a huge bong rip or something. It was just coughing so bad, so loud. The cannon was at a friend's house because they grilled steaks. Oh, not because they were a friend, huh? You know what? I would love a good friend right now. Just kidding. But seriously. Thrasher says, last Sunday was the first time we had friends over. After a few months, and apparently I got a little schnockered. Had to work call at 9 o'clock that evening, and there might be video of me snoring away in the work meeting. That's hilarious. Oh, man. That's really funny. Oh, hey, Uncle Buck. I went to UPS today at 3:30 because they said they closed at 6. And then I went to the door and pulled on it, and I was like, jig, 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 jig. And then I was like, what the hell? And then I looked at their little note on the door, and it said that they closed at 3 because of coronavirus. And I was like, so I got to get that package on Monday. Sad. So sad. But Monday will come soon enough. 59 friends up in this biatch now. 59 friends. 59 people loving this shit. Let's rock and roll. We got to get to number 5 here. Number 5, feeling alive already. Oh, man. Ooh. That's a no. Ooh. Any status update on the fighting cock tattoo? Did I miss it? You didn't miss it. Weird thing happened was this whole coronavirus friggin' pandemic. I'm sure you've heard about it, Mr. Cook. If you haven't heard about it, might want to turn on the news. Anyway, all the tattoo shops have been closed for months. So no tattoo yet, but he, just the last time I live streamed, he said he's ready and ready. Oh, and in the Bourbon Junkies Facebook group, he said he's doing it. He's going to do it as long as these shops got to open back up, and he's doing it. So it hasn't happened yet, but he's doing it. Maybe I'll have him come out to Connecticut and get a tattoo here by some gangbanger on the corner. Yeah, I don't know if that'll happen anytime soon, though. I have no idea either. Sorry, the package is a pain? Dude. You're generous enough to send me something? Poor me, I gotta go to UPS and pick it up. Oh, the worst ever. Oh, what a pain in my butt. I don't care. That's the best. Thank you, dude, so much for thinking to send me something. Jump all over that like button. Hell yeah. So number 5 smells oaky also. Okay, so I said I gotta do a little A and B action. Because I thought that number 4 smelled oaky, but I also think that number 5 smells oaky. So now I need to find out if number 5 smells oaky and number 4 smells like something different, or if they both smell the same, which would mean that they both smell oaky. Okay, number 5 smells oaky. Number 4 smells different. So maybe what I thought was oaky on 4 was actually different, and I am so smart. Let's taste number 5 to find out if number 5 tastes oaky, because number 4 I thought smelled oaky but wasn't when I tasted it. Coronavirus is still a thing. I thought we moved on to riots. Friggin' riots. Friggin' brick throwing. Oh, it smells really good. Okay. Yeah. Man, that's really good. I think number 5 is actually an oak bomb. I think it is. I'm trying to think of what that could possibly be. It doesn't taste 10 years old. It doesn't taste 12 years old. It tastes older. It tastes more like what I remember like an Elijah Craig 18 tasting like. That's so good. It's not very high proof. Almost lost my pen. But I didn't, because I'm a gangster. I'm a gangster from Connecticut. Originally from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. With a red beard and no regard for human life. Just kidding. That's dumb of me to say. I should not say that. Because I do have regard or something. Rona played out murder hornets. Didn't take off on... I can't even read that. Hell yeah. Gotta pour some ECBP A120 to celebrate Matt coming back to the live stream. Dude, I was going to try to live stream when I was in Colorado from the hotel room. It just couldn't happen. The children were not going to let that happen. So, Spencer Math says, old or double-barreled? Good question. I don't know if I've ever had any double-barreled bourbon. So like a Woodford Double Oaked or like a Old Forester 1910. Haven't had either of those. Good question. Good question. Spencer Math, throwing me for the old Oopski. Bourbinsane says this is a master at his craft. I feel like I am either nailing this and figuring things out as I go, or I am sounding like a moron as I go. Number 5, I'm going to say is around 95-ish proof. 90. I don't know anything that's 95 proof. So I don't. I'm just gonna. Is that Elijah Craig 18? I don't know. Every time I taste an oaky bourbon under 100 proof, I think Elijah Craig 18, and I have no idea because I don't know a lot of aged bourbons, like their older stuff. I've never had any of the like any of the orphan barrel stuff. Never. No. I'm gonna say around 90 to 94 proof, 18 years. And this might make me look really, really dumb because I'm saying 18 years, and if it's like nowhere near that, then I'll look really dumb. But I need to practice, because if I move on in the competition of the Bardstown Bourbon Company World's Top Whiskey Taster Competition, I've got a feeling they might make me do something like this, because they are doing that on their website right now with like people from their company. And it's basically the same thing that, you know, we've done with Klein before and the Junkies, the old Pros vs. Joes. That's kind of what they're doing. So I'm thinking that maybe that's what they're going to have the contestants for the World's Top Whiskey Taster do. And I feel like I am that. And I feel like I will dominate. And if I don't dominate, I'll just act very confident and I'll puff out my chest like I'm fighting an angry bear. And I'll say, guess what? I'm bigger than you. I'm the winner. I win. Give me 20,000. Give me a job. Give me an opportunity. Give me all your money. This is a stick up. 90 to 94 proof, 18 years. It's a bourbon. All right. Now I want to go back to number 4. Oh my gosh, I got super chats up in here. I didn't even. Too busy. Z-Man. Woodford Reserve Double Oak Bottle Kill. Tastes like pancakes. To the Owl Fund. Sweet. Hell yeah. Kyle Rawson. Sorry I'm late. Cheers. Dude, don't be sorry you're late. Thank you for coming. Thanks for showing up. 62 people in chat. 62 people on a Saturday night decided that instead of watching stuff that people watch on Saturday nights, they came here. Are bars open where you guys are at? Just wondering. Are there any bars open where you guys are at? Because why they gotta play the radio so loud outside? It's like, that wasn't even a good song. They just play the radio so loud. I'm just thinking that Saturday nights, like, eventually they're going to normalize, and this is a terrible night to live stream. So 62 people in here. Thanks so much, everybody, for coming in. Appreciate you guys so much. So much. Thrasher, $5 for the training fund. I the Tiger Champ. Hells yeah. My shirts are fitting looser because getting so skinny. Basically, people I'm the fattest person in Connecticut. I noticed that. That's a weird feeling. I'm like, hi. Sorry I bumped your average up a few percentage points in the obesity scale, but I'm going to lower it for you. And they are like, you should not be here. You are not active, obviously. And I'm like, I'm an active whiskey tuber. And they're like, that doesn't count. And I'm like, get over yourselves, skinny people with muscles. Sorry. Man, 4 is good. 4 is... What the heck is that? Grandma says there's no way you're the fattest person in Connecticut. I'm the fattest person I've seen in Connecticut. And I've been looking. I've had my eyes out. I've been like... And then people are like, why are you looking at me? I'm like, because I wanted to figure out if you're fatter than me. But you're not, so I'm sorry for looking. Scary Peeper's finally here. So happy. Cheers, everybody. The Peeper's in the house. Number 4, I said finished whiskey. I think it's... Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to drink all these samples because I can't figure out. I need more. I get nervous because I don't pour enough and then I'm running out. I'm like, I don't know if I'm accurate or not. Accurate. I still think number 4 has got to be a finished whiskey. Finished whiskey around 10 years. Maybe an MGP product. It tastes very red licoricey before it goes weird grapey. Proof on it, though. That's so good, by the way. It's so good. No, it's not 10 years. No way. No. It comes and it goes too quickly. That's what I had to do. I had to take 2 sips in a row. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, me, for doing that. No, that's not a... No. That is around 6 years. Maybe a 6-year MGP. Is that? Gosh dang it. I think that Bourbinsane says absolutely red licorice. Nailed that. Hell yeah. I'm on fire. This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. So I thought number 2 was the highest proof. I'm going to sip number 2 again. Man, number 2 is really good. Oh boy. Joseph Magnus just throwing. Oh wow, yeah. You know what? I've never had a Joseph Magnus either. There's a lot of stuff out there I've never had before that eventually I'm going to end up having. Oh boy. Little water never hurt anybody. Water. It does the body great. So yeah, what's everyone saying about the bar situation? Richie Z's in the house. What's going on, Richie Z? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Skinny people are the worst. Am I right? Hell yeah. They're like, what are they doing with their lives except not eating? Kentucky Mule right now. Trying to finish. Is that like Kentucky Mule? That's got to be like, is that like bourbon and ginger beer? That's got to be what that is. And lime, maybe? Is it like a Moscow Mule, but with bourbon? It's got to be. Pretty much feel like I nailed that, unless I'm wrong. You can order from bars, but you have to sit at the tables to drink them. Probably with a mask on, huh? Jeez. Spencer Math says, you plus red licorice note immediately made me think of a particular distillery for no apparent reason, but I'm thinking it is something ADHD would have access to. I normally get red licorice on MGP stuff. So I don't know. 2 is really okay. These are all good. And I think there's nothing that's like really mind-blowingly high proof. Nothing that's like, what the hell? And there's also nothing that's like an 80 proof nothing. These are all hovering around the same somewhere, I believe. Oh, this is so breakfasty. Number 3 is really breakfasty. Like a stack of flapjacks at IHOP with the friggin'. You put you tink and you pour the syrup on it. Oh, that's really freaking good. Bourbinsane gets red licorice on this distillery in almost every single one of their bourbons he's had. Huh. Man, number 3 is the nose is really good. Again, I haven't had whiskey in a while, so it's like this is. Maybe I'm just loving life right now because I'm just drinking whiskey. Maybe number 3 is the highest proof. Huh. Maybe number 3 is the highest proof, and it's definitely some sort of nuts, like a bag of mixed nuts. 100 proof. Maybe a Jim Beam distillery. But I'm not getting a ton of oak. I'm saying number 3 might be a 100 proof 5-year Jim Beam product is what I am getting wrong. I'm getting ethanol, quite a bit of ethanol. The pancakey syrup is gone now because that sucks because I like that. 67 people in here. 67 people watching this ginormic is my 4-year-old. I think she's 4. Yeah, she's 4. Jim Beam extra aged then. I think Jim Beam extra aged is only 90 proof. I think. But no, my 4-year-old, she says ginormic. And that's a great word. She also says when she falls, she's like, that was really trippily, not slippery or tripping. She says trippily. And I love that. She just makes up words that make me so happy. I can't agree. Let's see. I'm still on number 3. I think the number 3 smells. No. I was way off. I'm wrong. That's not a Jim Beam. It's not. Unless it is. Oh, should I go with my gut? I just got some cherries on there. I got some Buffalo Trace cherries on there. That really threw me for a little loop ski. Son of a gun. What is happening? I am so off. I don't like myself right now. I quit. Good night, everybody. Just kidding. I'm going to continue. But I'm going to continue to do bad because this is not good. Mike Wolf says, I tried hitting the like button again. I did bad things. Dramhound, you're afraid you're going to miss out on the B520? I'll see if I can find you one. For sure. Wait, oh, that's weird. I got some black licorice on number 1 now. Big time. What the heck? The first smell of number 1, I was like weeded bourbon. And then I go back through them, back and forth, and now I smell black licorice for some reason. Weird. Huh. Wow, that's good though. Bourbinsane says, did you skip 2? Yes and no. Why are you asking me questions while I'm thinking? Why does that taste so black licorice-y? What did I do to myself? I don't know what any of these are. I thought I had I thought I was doing okay for a minute, and then all of a sudden I'm not. I think I'm doing not okay at the moment. I went to number 2 before this. Bourbinsane says, I hate black licorice. Bourbinsane, do you hate number 1? Number 2 is so sweet, melon. I'm in love with all these noses because I haven't smelled bourbon in a while. Don't worry, Matt. Don't make it so complicated you don't enjoy the bourbon. Oh, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it like so much. Okay. Number 2 tastes. Why did I say it was 8 years before? Maybe it is. Maybe there's some oak on there. That might be like a Russell's pick. No. Man, I don't know. It's good though. Yeah, you know what? This is what I'm going with here. I'm just flip-flopping. I'm going back and forth. That was number 2, and I'm going back to number 1. Huh. Number 1 does not taste that old to me. Let's say it's a 4-year. And I don't think that number 1 is my favorite. I think that so far, 2 beats 1. And this water break is brought to you by water. What are you doing not drinking water? Scary Beaver says, I hate black licorice too. I even have trouble with regular Angel's Envy. You get black licorice on Angel's Envy, huh? That's weird. I mean, I've only had Angel's Envy one time. Like the regular stuff, I've only had that one time. It was in a restaurant, and I was like, no, thank you. Not a big fan. So 2 is better than 1. Now. I just had to sip 1 again to find out if it was Angel's Envy or not, but I don't think it is. So now number 3. Number 3 is come and gone pretty quickly. Huh. Weird. Yeah. So I like 2 better than 1 and 1 better than 3. So I'll when I reveal these, I'll let you know what I think they are before I do it. Jason Coates loves black licorice, but I love licorice notes and spirits. Go figure. Oh, he has. Oh, I think he says I hate black licorice. Dude, I can't stand black licorice. When I open, you know what jelly bellies are? Those jelly beans with all the flavors? The black licorice ones I call the poison beans because they are in there to poison. That's the only reason they're in there. All right. So I think that my favorite might come down to 4 and 5. Poured the rest of number 4. But Trev Wilson, you're my boy, Blue. Black licorice does not belong on this earth. Yeah, for sure. You're so smart, Trev. You're so smart and so six-packy. No. You gotta go for number 4 again. People are outside shooting each other, it sounds like. Over and over. Huh. Number 4 is really throwing me for a loop. And something also happened with my palate. It is now dysfunctioning. You know, after you taste bourbons for a while, after you go through them, everything starts to taste the same a little bit. Things get a little bit muddy. And I haven't done a flight in a long time. So that's where I'm at right now. Where I'm like, I'm trying to go too in depth when I maybe should go with what I initially thought, because now my palate's junk and garbage and just not even recyclable. And I don't know if, yeah, number 5 is really oaky and good. Lower proof for sure. All right, so I think this is what we're gonna do. I think I've got my order, possibly, and then just moving stuff around. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. That is fine. Oh, wait. I think I'm wrong there. All right. Chris says, I tried it. It is good, but pretty low proof. The flavors that are there are really solid, though. It is 110 here. I pass on it myself. I can almost get 2 Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. What are you talking about? Are you talking about the, maybe the Blood Oath Pact 5? What are you talking about? I need to know. I just need to know. I don't know. I don't know what you guys are talking about. You guys are talking about stuff that I don't even know about. You guys are so beyond what I'm capable of. Oh wait, I think you are talking about Blood Oath 6. Yeah. All right, we're good. Now I need to make sure that I'm correct here with what I'm thinking. All right. In last place, what the heck? What am I? In last place was, I believe, let's see. All right. This is when I look so stupid, so dumb, so dumb. In last place is C. And in my notes, says 100 proof 5-year, maybe Jim Beam. Maybe. But now that I'm smelling, this doesn't smell like Jim Beam. I'm not going to say Jim Beam. No, I'm not. I'm getting cherries. I'm getting dark fruits. I'm hunting for a nuttiness on the nose, and I'm not getting it. Okay, I'm not going to say that's last place yet. There's no way. That smells way too good. What the heck is... My second to last was A, which is number 1. Okay, I haven't made up my mind yet. Okay. I'm switching. I haven't made them. I'm still working. Give me a break, guys. Give me a break. I think that number 1, maybe. Number 1's in last place. Number 1 is in last place for sure. And I said it's not 100 proof. What am I talking about? That is around a 5-year 90 proof. 5-year 90 proof Buffalo Trace. That's what I'm going to say for number 1. Number 1 is in last place. 5-year 90 proof Buffalo Trace. Where did I put the results? Here they are. Oh, he wrote them all on the same card, so I'm not trying not to cheat. So, number 1. Oh, no kidding. So, wow. So far off. Number 1 is Old Granddad Bonded Orange Top. That's the bottle I gave Chris. That's funny. Yeah, so number 1 was in last place. It's an Old Granddad Bottled and Bond. It is the older version. It's really good. It's just did not hold up. So thanks, Chris, for letting me try that bottle I gave you. That's good stuff. It did not nose like Jim Beam. It didn't. Okay, make another change. Here we go. In 4th place is... 4th place? Did I do this in the... That's weird. No. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. In 4th place is C. And I said C was around 100 proof 5-year, and then I said Jim Beam? Maybe Jim Beam? Yeah, that was C. And C, trying to look, is Barrel Bourbon Batch 23 10-year. So I scribbled out 8-year and I went lower. I went 5-year. And I said Jim Beam. Wow, my palate is way off. I'm doing bad. I knew I was going to do bad. I feel like I was doing pretty bad. Son of a bitch. I should give up. I give up. I swear to gosh, I give up. So barrel bourbon is George Dickel, I think. Huh. Who knows? George Dickel, I guess. Ah, boy. 3rd place is B, which is number 2. 3rd place, B, number 2. Originally, I thought that it was like an 8-year, 110 proof Russell's was my guess. And it is a son of a bitch. 4 Roses single barrel proof Birthday Boys OESK 58. So it's 116 proof. Oh, that's their birthday bottle. Dude, that's awesome. Where did you get that from? It's really good, though. 116 proof 4 Roses was in 3rd place. Now, geez Louise. I feel like I'm letting myself down, and there is no way I can ever redeem myself, ever. Ever. Unless, of course, I win the Bardstown Bourbon Company World's Top Whiskey Taster competition, and then I will have redeemed myself. But I need a little bit of motivation going into that, because I'm so stupid. Second place is D. And D would be number 4. And I honestly didn't look at the winner yet because I've got like my fingers covered up over it. Number 4 is Pure Kentucky XO. Willet, 106 proof. And I said it was a finished whiskey, 104 proof, 6 years. I didn't guess it. I said maybe MGP maybe. What is how? I think Pure Kentucky XO is like a 4-year. Son of a bitch! I am the world's okayest whiskey taster. I suck. I give up. I quit. I'm the worst. I'm so dumb. I am feeling like I should not have taken some time. I should. When my wife says don't drink bourbon, I should probably double down and drink twice as much because this is bad. Used to be a 15-year age statement. Now it is blended probably around 7 to 8 years. What did I say? 6 years. It's probably 6 years. Just saying. All right. First place. First place was E. And I thought this smelled oaky. An oaky oakster. Oh, okay. Never had this before. And what did I say about I said the proof was like around 90 to 95. It is an 86 proof IW Harper 15-year. Huh, never had that before. That's not bad. I've heard bad reviews. Like, that's really good. Bourbinsane says, this is my least favorite bottle. Why? It's weird because it's a low proof, but it's really, maybe I'm an oak guy. I know that Chris doesn't necessarily love oak because it gets like a little bit, I don't know. I used to be the same way, but apparently I'm kind of a fan of oak, I guess. Weird. Yeah, John says Harper 15 gets terrible reviews in general. I've heard the same thing, but I've never had it blind before, ever. Actually, I never had it before in general, but not a fan of it. I got a very musty oak that's off-putting to me. Well, I'm also, this in canon, I'm a proof hound too. I am also a proof hound, but that was, wow, my palate's off so bad. I give up. Maybe I'm not the world's best whiskey taster, son of a bitch. I told them I was. Son of a bitch. No, I am, for sure. I'm still the best. And it was just an off night, and I feel like it could have been an off night. That's what it was. Crap. It's Connecticut. It's the humidity. The humidity has thrown me off my game. The humidity has given me the humility. You had us all fooled on that. What? Fooled on what? I think that the Harper, the old Harper, or the what is it? IW Harper 15. It's too expensive anyway. See, Bourbinsane says you did well. You almost hit them all 100% the first time through. Is that what happened? Because honestly, when I went through them, I felt like I was pretty positive. And then when I went back through them, I fell apart. And you're telling me that that's what's happened? Is that what happened? I just fell apart the second, like when I went back through them? Should I trust my gut on the first run through? Maybe I should just trust my gut. Because I think the first time through I said I liked 2 and 3 more than 1. And that would mean I liked the Four Roses and Barrel Bourbon better than the Old Grandad. I remember I said that. And then I got to 4 and it just kind of was like weird to me. Like I thought it was a finished whiskey. But it was pure Kentucky XO. I'm dumb. And then I got to 5 and it was like oaky. Maybe I just thought that since it was so oaky, it must be good. And that is where I went wrong. The canon says always trust your instincts. Okay, that's a good point. That's good solid advice. Okay, I've got 2 things to do before I sign off for the night. First thing is it's a giveaway time for the wheel. The wheel was let's see. Oh crap. And if anyone out there who has ordered glasses, if you haven't received your glasses yet, let me know. Or your coins. Your glasses or your challenge coins. If you haven't got them yet, let me know. There's only one person who I believe should not have their glasses yet, the wobble glasses. And I think there's only one person who, well, 2 people who shouldn't have their coins. One person who ordered last week and one person who ordered today. Yeah, he says the order you taste screws with you. I think so too. It was weird. The Willet Distillery, you always get red licorice. That's weird. Yeah, what does Andrew Kelly say? I gotta go back with my mouse. Off night, don't fret over it. What you need to do is figure out how you're going to fix it. I believe you should do multiple blind tasting live streams to make up for it. Oh man, listen. If I get chosen for the next round of the World's Top Whiskey Taster Bardstown Bourbon Company competition, if I get chosen for the next round, and I'll find that out hopefully within like the next 10 days or so, 10 to 15 days, then shit, yeah, we're going to practice hard. And we're going to do 2 a days. How about 2 a days? Let's just do that. Oh boy. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So, I have a wobble glass giveaway to do. So when I did the wheel, I said I was going to do a wobble glass giveaway at the end of the month. And that means there was, when the wheel struck wobble glass, they got entered into the giveaway for the wobble glass giveaway at the end of May. And I did that at the middle of May and then didn't live stream after that. So for the wobble glass, we have one contestant who was entered into that, and that's Andrew Page. So Andrew Page, if I choose a random number between 1 and 1 and it turns out to be 1, that means you won. And guess what? You won a wobble glass because you were the only one. Now, for the bottle giveaway from the wheel was for a bottle of Special Reserve Weller Special Reserve giveaway. Whoops, almost dropped a glass. Is let's see, bottle giveaway. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 Oh, dude, thanks, Uncle Buck. Good flight. Heck yeah. 12 entries into the bottle giveaway. So Will Henderson's number 1, Josh Anderson's number 2 and 3, Andrew Buchanan's number 4, Don Nishida's number 5, DC is number 6, 7, 8, and 9, DJ Beacon's number 10, Voto 4 is number 11, Tim Evans is number 12. So let's do the old random number generator thingamajigger. Choose a number between 1 and 12.
Here's a random number, 6.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4. DC. DC won the bottle of Weller Special Reserve from the old wheel ski. From the wheel. Heck yeah. He deserves it. DC's been freaking awesome to me in this channel. So I feel like I owe him more than a bottle of Weller Special Reserve. I feel like I owe DC like a kidney or a lung or something like that, because he is just crazy with good stuff and giving good stuff. What a guy. What a generous, beautiful man. So yeah, Andrew Page won a Wobble glass. DC won a Special Reserve bottle of Weller. That was fun. This was a fun night. I feel like, so like last night did not work out, and then I was worried because I knew that next Saturday was the Beagle Rare live stream where I was going to have Dixon on and everybody else on, and it was a charity raising thing for stuff, and I was worried that I wasn't going to live stream before then, and I was going to be really, really rusty. So very happy that I was able to do this, and I'm not rusty anymore. Still pretty rusty. But yeah, that's all in the books now. Got to kicked a little rust off the tires, because that's a saying. It's not. Jeez. That was fun. It was a pretty piss poor performance on my part. At least I didn't say anything was like 120 proof, and at least I didn't say anything was 80, even though there was an 86 proof. Oh my gosh. Need to work harder. Need to work harder and smarter. That's the old key and the old ticket. So that's fun. Anyway, thank you everybody for coming in on short notice. I know that last night didn't work out, and I'm so sorry about that. But thanks everybody for coming in tonight. It was a weird one. I always get here. Damn it. I always get nervous before I do these things, and I always feel rushed, and I feel like people are waiting for me, or people think I'm slow, or I don't know. And then before I do these, I'm like, just take your time and relax and just go through it. People don't care. And then I get on here and I feel like I'm going a million miles an hour and I can't even think. The more I do, the better I'll get, I promise. It's weird being in a new place too. Like, this is weird. What the hell's that? It's a lamp that's not even shaped like a boob, and that pisses me off. There's not a clock that doesn't work. All the clocks in this apartment work. Stupid. So dumb. Oh, he was going way too fast. All right. Well, I'm out of here, guys. Thank you so much for everything. I appreciate everybody, every single one of you. Tuesday's video might be America Bourbon, or it might be something different. We'll see. But on videos, of course, on Tuesday and Friday, and then we'll be live streaming on Saturday, 8 p.m. with all the other channels who are involved with Beagle Rare and Dixon Demon, and we're going to rock it. It's going to be fun. Thanks, everybody. You guys are the best. Like I always say, keep your head in the clouds, but your mind on getting every single whiskey in your flight 100% correct, because that's what you do, just like me, every time. Or your name is an ADHD whiskey. Night, guys. Thanks, everybody.